He got a poor run. Oh, he's clipped us. Alrighty guys, welcome to another video. Today we have another what if episode here. And after Nathan's comment, which I may be pinning right here, we are going to be trying Formula 1 cars. What if they raced around Tsukuba Circuit? Now, I did just race around this track in the Mazda MX-5s in one of the last couple of videos. Had an absolute cracker wheel-to-wheel race around it in them. Now, let's see if we can continue it in these cars. Obviously, around the AI with this one here, so they will probably be a little bit more consistent than some of the guys we just raced against. But I got a feeling this 12-minute race will be an absolute blast. At the end of this video, guys, I will be going through reasons why I believe the F1 cars will not be making their appearance around this track for a full race event. So be sure to stick around for them reasons. Hit that subscribe button if you do want to see more what if races. This one here being in Formula 1 cars, but we can do any sort of combo. Formula 1 cars, GT3s, Mazdas, Ford Legend Coupes. Whatever you guys feel around whatever track, and if I can do it, we'll give it a whirl. So guys, comment down below what you want the next combo to be. And yeah, let's get into this race. Like if you enjoy, and let's go.
The track temp is 61 Celsius.
Alright, turn the car on. Let's go. On the grid. Now at Bathurst, I really struggled to get off the line, so let's see if we can go any one better.
Go, go, go.
Now, we've actually had a decent start compared to what we did in the last race. Jumping down the inside, the AI will be very tentative at the start. They are in every game. Oh, we have the guy on my left. I think we were 3 wide for a moment there.
Car left.
We should be able to gain a few posies at the start here.
Clear left.
Try and keep it nice and tidy, have no contact. We do have cold tyres as well.
Clear left, left side.
Alright, they're very congested, these AI right now.
Good work on the start, mate. This is great. The guy in front is
lap 1 done.
25.
Beautiful start there. Now this track is super fun. In any small cars, it's super fun. You're able to keep side by side with each other for a lot of the lap. A lot of cambered corners here, so it really promotes different lines. As you could just see in lap 1 there, as we're going to tuck back in. Now you don't really get enough room to completely unleash the Formula 1 cars here, but we'll see what we can do as we're trailing this number 3 car of Young. Chuck it into attack mode for the next part of the lap. It's not really an overtaking part. Whoa, had to get off the gas there, but we're now alongside.
Car left.
He's going to turn in on us. He's not really giving us the room, but we forced ourselves through. He's still there.
He's still there.
He's battling. I'm going to lock up here. As I struggle to get the car slowed down, he's still there. There we go, around the outside. So now the field is starting to stretch. It's going to get a lot harder to make any of these moves stick. We're already up into P11 here. We don't even really get to deplete the battery either.
6-1.
Like, even in attack mode the whole lap, we're not really depleting it, so... Oh, he snapped there as I try and get on power. Managed to just about catch it. Now, they obviously race MotoGP around here as well. It's a great track for any of them where overtaking is easy, but in Formula 1 cars, they're just so large in these modern cars. Really struggle to go side by side. And in real life, that would be more or less the same case. As much as it would be so fun to see. Like as a spectator live, this would be beautiful. The amount of times you see each car pass. But as you are starting to see, he's not even a straight long enough for any DRS sections. As I lock up going into the second hairpin, just struggling to get onto the back of this guy. No DRS trains, having no DRS zones. But if we can find our way past Young here, then we'll be on the back of John in front. We're right there now. Let's see if we can muster up something. I might try and go around the outside. Trust in the downforce. And then on power early. Here we go. Alright, we'll be able to send it down here. They give us the room, unlike last AI. He's going to be there for the next hairpin though. We'll then give him a little bit of a squeeze. Alright, let's get on to John now, as the tyres are definitely up to temperature at this stage of the race. Locking that front right there. Right, and on power, still in attack mode as we have been for all 5 laps so far. As that dirty air does affect me around there. I'm not able to make that same move as I did. To be on power, so gentle. Here we go. We might have a run on him this time out. Damn, tried a different line, didn't work for me. It's actually turning into quite a good little battle here between these two. I do have Young still keeping up with us. As I brake a little earlier, John actually locks up this time. It's good to see the AI making mistakes. Oh, just tried to get on that power. Attack mode it is. He's defending narrow. Let's keep it neat for this first part. Again, defending, even though he's defending clear air right there. But we're both catching this train in front of us too. As this time I lock up, but so does John.
Okay, mate, watch for a mistake.
Beautiful bit of racing between the two of us here. As I almost rear-end him, I thought about the inside move there. In the Mazdas, that moves on. Formula 1 cars, not so much.
That was 44.17.
That was going to be an audaciously late overtake there if I got it to work.
Come on, let the race come to us. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
As we're already past the halfway point of this race and we are stuck behind John here in 10th. Starting to see why Formula 1 car, a race in Formula 1 cars IRL would just not be so good around here. Safeties really is not quite up to spec, but it's a lot more up to spec than what Bathurst was, the last one we did in this What If series. Straight back on the back of him here. Let's try and set him up for a move at the end of this lap now. Stay close to him the whole lap. And because everything's so tight, you have to be so gentle with all your throttle inputs, all your brake inputs. Russo behind is really struggling as well to even get really close to a sniff on me. Alright, here we go. Our best opportunity.
Left side. Still there. He's still there.
And we're able to get on the power nice and easy. Alright, let's set after these guys in front now. See what we can do in free. Yeah, we.
The next car is Angelo, car number 11.
Man, skittish lap here. We don't have too long left in this race either. But let me know, guys, what do you think of this series? Are you enjoying watching it as much as I'm enjoying doing it? And what track do you want me to do next in the Formula 1 cars, or any car for that matter?
P9, the gap to 10th position. Behind is increasing. It's now 0.
In the last race, I was confused. In the last race, I was confused what the deploy on the top left of the steering wheel meant, and I'm wondering why I couldn't change my deployment mode mid-lap, because that's actually, I've only got 4 times a lap I can change deployment mode of my battery, and I was maxing that out around Bathurst. As I'm talking about it, I'm actually just about out of battery for the first time this race, as I am closing this gap into Angelo. So we got 2 minutes to go, so maybe 3 minutes of work to do to try and catch up and get that 8th position. Or no, 9th. But if I get that guy, then 8th. But he's struggling to get in front of the guy in front of him, which is, what is that? Aussie Greg. Alright, back to attack mode now. Should get us to the end of this race, this battery we have.
Lap was at 44.48. Sectors 1 and 2 are 0.32 off the pace. 10th off the pace in sector 3.
As I've finally got this corner under control. We're right there, now we can sniff it.
On your right
Oh,
side.
I've gone wide. Alright, can we get a good run out of the final corner to try and have a move at the end of this lap? He's actually lost ground on the fellow in front. Here we go, we're close. This could be the one we're looking for. As we're about to start that last lap. Oh, easily. He got a poor run. Oh, he's clipped us.
Clear right.
The AI.
44.25.
Alright, that could have been my fault. We'll finish off this race. We've had an incident. We're back fighting with this Mercedes. So I do have instant repair on, so when we do get a crash and lose our wheels, we are fine.
Okay, Aidan, the next car is Holden, car number 25.
As we come around, unfortunately this will be a P14 here. Or 13. Bang, as we cross the line. And then incident on the last, well, the first corner on the last lap. Unfortunate. But again, Formula 1 cars around this track, very fun, intense, close racing. you did start to see there that overtaking is quite difficult. And when you're in real life, going to have all these really competitive drivers that aren't robots racing against each other. They're not going to give each other the room. They're not going to give the space. Like you're seeing there, the space will not be allowed. And with the runoff that you have on these corners after the high straights, there's not really too much safety. Formula One do require a few more extra safety features, and the speed of these cars just max out the safety on this track here, as we will chuck it in the pit lane. So we were able to claw our way back to 13th. Alright, let's go have a look at that instant. So here we go, we've trailed him, gone up the inside, super deep. And really, that's us. That could have been my mistake there rather than AI mistake. So in chase cam here, coming around the final corner, we got an absolute beautiful run there. Pulled up alongside him, crossing the start line. Braked a little bit earlier than him, and he's literally just turned in on my rear tyre there. Look, I reckon. So again, we're actually on the medium compared to the soft compound tyre. He's turned in, we haven't turned in, and then just sort of caught wheels there, one of those awkward positioning sort of moves, and we're into the wall. So we're alongside here on the right, you've seen our shadow, we're there. It's just one of those racing incidents where he's turned in and I hadn't started my turn in yet. Alrighty guys, so I hope you enjoyed that race. All in all, Formula One cars around Tsukuba Circuit is very fun. I could race hundreds of laps around here in this Formula One car and enjoy myself for every 100 of those laps. It's just an absolute beautiful car and I really love driving it. So if you guys have any more thoughts on where we could try a what if Formula One cars race around blank circuit, let me know down in the comments below. And even if you don't want me to try a modern F1 car, you want me to try an old school car, or even a GT3, anything, we'll give it a shot, guys. Just let me know down in the comments, and that can be the next part of our series. Now, as much as this was a super fun race to do against AI, unfortunately there are a few key reasons why F1 cars will not be able to handle a track like Tsukuba Circuit in real life. So reason one, the track length. Unfortunately, it's only a just over 2 kilometer long circuit, which is heaps shorter than the requirement for F1 circuits. The requirement is 3.5 kilometers at a minimum, and unfortunately, it's not quite going to be making that standard. And on Formula 1 cars, as you see, make this track or complete this track in less than 45 seconds. So as much as you see a lot of the cars go past, it would just be, a bit odd to see. The track width, as you also saw, is very narrow in a lot of parts, making it very difficult for Formula 1 cars to overtake, as you did see me being stuck behind that car for quite a while, even AI. The pit and paddock facilities are way too small as well. The infrastructure at Tsukuba Circuit is way too small for the large-scale operation that a Formula 1 event will bring to the circuit, and the facilities to get there will not meet requirements that F1 do require. And there isn't going to be many grandstand or watching opportunities for the crowd, so they're not going to be able to get the people in there. As I did slightly touch upon in the safety standards of an F1 track, they do require extensive runoff areas and high-tech barriers. This track does not make any of them. They could make changes to the track to reach these requirements, but as well as the rest of the issues I've labelled above, it's just not going to be plausible for the track to be able to complete. Anyway, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. Please hit that subscribe button if you are new around here. We upload 3 times a week, 2 online races, and we're going to do 1 what-if race around whatever track we decide to race around that week. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button, comment for more, subscribe if you are new here. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button for more iRacing or racing content. Anyway, guys, it's been your boy Aiden, Ted, uVonz, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.